We're going to take a look now at audio fade in and out options. So if we travel back here to our Wevideo, notice I have an audio track here. So what I want to do is click this little dot, 100% volume. I can change the volume of the whole thing if I want to 50%. I can then change the volume to match. In the same way, we can use this feature to fade in and fade out. So if I want this to fade in, let's say I want it to start at 18%, and then I'm going to select this other, I want it to be 100% at this point. So I'm going to click this blue line, it's going to create a new point, and I can modify up. So this is going to be my fade in. I can also click inside here and say it's going to fade in more slowly. So it's going to fade in until it gets to this point, and then similarly if I want it to fade out, I can click a line here, and then click and fade out to 0 to there. Fade in, 100%, fade out. Now let's say, in another way, I have a voiceover on the bottom here. So I want my music to be lower than my voice because I may not be able to hear my voice over the music that I have. So in another way, we're going to click where we want it to go down. So at this point, I want it to be 25% at the start of my voiceover. And I also want it to be 25% at the music at the end of my voiceover. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click another point and I'm going to say it's going to rapidly rise and then go back up to 100% after my voiceover is done. And then similarly here, I'm going to click it and say it's going to be 100%. Boom. Then it goes down to 25 as my voiceover starts. So let's go and let's edit. Let's preview what that sounds like.
Look at this cute little lizard. Isn't he great? Look at this one.
Notice how the audio dips to allow my voiceover to be clear. After my voiceover is done, the audio pops back to 100%.